Welcome. I'm glad you're here. This is The Clearing, a special month-long companion for anyone choosing to put alcohol down this July, even just for a little while, to see what is on the other side of the habit. You don't have to have this figured out. You don't have to do dry July perfectly. You simply have to be curious about what might shift if you let your body and your mind have a little more space this month. Each week, we'll walk through something different together. What it feels like to break a pattern. What happens as the fog begins to lift. What it means to maintain something you have started to value. Settle in. This one is for you. Today, I want to offer you a chance to look back. Not at how far there is left to go, but at what is already different now compared to where you began. This is not the final reflection of this stretch. That one is still a couple of days away. Today is simply a quiet pause to notice, honestly, and without performance, what has actually shifted. Because I think recognition deserves its own moment, separate from any closing or summing up. I want to ask you something directly. Think back to the very first time you sat with one of these reflections. The very first evening this month asked something different of you. What did that evening actually feel like in your body? Was there tightness somewhere? A particular kind of restlessness? A pull that felt almost impossible to simply sit beside without acting on it? Now think about a recent evening, something from the last few days. Notice, honestly, whether that same moment feels the same way now. For some of you, the difference will be obvious and easy to name. For others, it may be more subtle, harder to put into words. Simply a sense that something is quieter than it used to be, without being able to say exactly what changed or when. Both of these are real. Neither one is more valid than the other. I want to talk for a moment about what is actually happening when change like this is hard to name precisely often. The parts of you that have been doing this work the longest are the ones least likely to announce themselves clearly. A part that has quietly learned a new way of meeting an old discomfort does not usually arrive with fanfare. It simply does its work, evening after evening, until one day you notice that something which used to require real effort now requires almost none, and you cannot quite remember when that shift actually happened. This is worth naming today, because I think we're taught to look for dramatic evidence of change. A single moment we can point to and call proof. Real change rarely announces itself that clearly. It accumulates in the background, in 100 small evenings that each felt unremarkable at the time, until enough of them have gathered that something genuinely different is standing where the old pattern used to be. I want to offer you an exercise for today. Simple and honest. Name one thing, just one, that feels different now compared to the beginning of this month. It does not need to be dramatic. It does not need to be about alcohol specifically. It might be about sleep, about mood, about a particular relationship, about how willing you feel to sit with discomfort rather than immediately resolving it. Whatever comes to mind, let it be enough, exactly as it is. If nothing comes to mind immediately, that is also worth sitting with gently rather than dismissing. Sometimes the parts doing the most important work are the quietest about it, and it can take a moment of genuine stillness before their progress becomes visible to you. You might find it helps to picture, very specifically, an ordinary scene from early in this month, where you were sitting, what the room looked like, what your body was doing. Then picture a similarly ordinary scene from this past week. Let the two images sit side by side for a moment, without needing to force a conclusion from the comparison. Sometimes simply placing two moments next to each other, honestly, tells you something words alone would have missed. I also want to acknowledge something honestly. Not every part of you has necessarily changed in the same way or at the same pace. Some parts may feel solid and different now. Other parts may feel almost exactly the way they did at the start, simply because the right moment to test them has not yet arrived. Both of these are useful, honest information about where you actually are, not evidence that the whole effort has either succeeded or failed as one single thing. Today, I am not asking you to do anything with what you notice. I'm only asking you to notice it, honestly, and let yourself feel whatever genuinely arises when you do. Whether that is pride, surprise, a quiet disappointment that it is not more dramatic, or simply a calm sense of recognition. In a couple of days, we will gather together everything this month has actually offered you. For today, it is enough to simply look, honestly, at one evening from the beginning and one evening from now, and notice that they were not quite the same. That's the end of today's Sourel. Whatever shifted, whatever didn't, let it be there. You don't have to understand it yet. You are exactly where you need to be in this process. The clearing continues 3 times a week throughout July. If this found you at the right moment, share it with another woman who might be doing this with you. Even quietly, even on her own. Until the next one, take good care of yourself.